All right, so I'm actually pretty excited. Pretty excited. Yeah, my bike's fixed. For a lot of you, some of you probably realize that I've been riding Mary's bike. You've been seeing all these videos come out of me riding Mary's bike. And even though I'm going to be picking up my bike today, hopefully it's all good because they were kind of a little bit guessing as to what they thought was the issue. Um, because it was something that was really hard to replicate because it just happened randomly. Uh, you will see some videos coming out later of me on Mary's bike because I've pre-recorded them, just so you know. But anyways, it has been now officially 3 weeks. 3 weeks since I've ridden that bike. So I got the bike, I rode it for a week, and then it's been in the shop for the last 3 weeks. So I went in to book an appointment, and the appointment was for a week later. So I tried not to ride it during that week because it was randomly just stalling, and it would stall, and then it would turn off for like 20 minutes, and then it would start again, and it seemed to be a heating issue, but we really couldn't tell. Anyways, I went in and I booked a time, and they were like, yeah, okay, so that'll be a week from now. So that's fine. So that was week one of it just sitting at home. And then it went in on that Tuesday, I think it was. And for some reason, I don't know why, it took them a full week before they were like, yeah, I think we know what the issue is. So I'm not too sure why that took place, but it did. Anyways, after they figured out what it was, then they had to go order a part, 2 parts actually. And of course, nobody had the part, so they had to order that, which means it took another week. So needless to say, it's supposedly all done. And the real thing is, we're not 100% sure if it's fixed. But Mary and I are heading to Atlanticade next weekend. And I sure hope it's fixed. So I'm going to be riding it a fair bit this coming week to see if whatever was happening is happening again. So I'm heading down there now to pick it up, and I'll be riding it back tonight. That's exciting. So it's supposed to be like 35,000 degrees today. 30, it's 31 right now. It's, I don't know, 10 o'clock in the morning. That's not even feels like. It's 31 right now. I have to mow the lawn, and it's the issue with electric. Well, really it's an issue with me. It takes us like 1 to 2 batteries to do the front yard, and I forgot to charge one of them, so I only have 1 battery. So will I get the full front yard? I don't know. But look, my bike is here. Oh yeah, how amazing is that? Rode it home yesterday, went for a little ride. Didn't film it because it was just Mary and I. But I'm taking it for a decent ride today because I'm going to go get my hair cut in Sackville, and that's about just over half hour away on the highway. So a good ride. So I'm going to do that. Maybe we'll do a little chatting on there just to end this week's vlog, because it seems like a good way to do it. Oh, so I'm out of breath now. So I just finished. Yeah, lawn looks good. You guys may be able to see it. Just did the front lawn because again, single battery, but short. Yes. Oh, and I am just sweating. Anyways, I wanted to show you my bike. So I'm going to take it out for a ride. It is really dusty because it's been sitting in the garage for the last 2 weeks. So I got to wash it. But it was having a problem when you were riding. Now, you could be riding for 10 minutes. You could be riding for 3 hours. You just had no idea when it was going to hit. And you'd be riding, everything was good, and then the motor would just cut off. Look, all the power would work, everything was good. So my lights would come on, the radio would come on, everything functioned. But you go to start it again, and nothing, no tick, no crank, no anything. So I took it into a shop local here in Windsor. I think it's called Empire Cycle. And after some testing, they were guessing, because they're like, everything seems to be fine, but there's a relay, and the relay is just kind of down under here somewhere. They did show it to me. And there's a relay that is basically used for the fuel, as well as for like the kickstand sensor and things like that. But you can't open it to see if there's a problem inside the relay, because if you open it, you really just can't put it back together again. So we ordered one of those. It cost me for the relay, I don't know, it was just over $100 for the relay and 2 hours of labor. So just over $300 is what it cost me. And yeah, I rode it yesterday. It was fine. We took it out for, I don't know, we were gone for at least an hour, and it didn't fail, so that's good. And today I'm taking it to Sackville when I'm going to get my hair cut. So the hope is, that's this highway driving, that it doesn't stall on me then. And it's a hot day, because the issue I thought was possibly heat, but the very first day that it happened, not heat related, because it was only like maybe plus 10 Celsius. So we're hoping that fixes it, because next weekend we're going to Atlanticade, and that's a 400-kilometer drive each way, plus riding when you're there. So I got to take it out this week and get some good rides on it, just to make sure everything's functioning. But I'm going to give it a spray down, I think, and I'm going to go for a ride. Now, because it's 30-something degrees right now, I'm not wearing my full face. I am wearing my jeans and stuff like that. But I'm just going to put a camera here, and then when I get back, we'll talk about the ride and if it stayed running. Yeah. Alright, so bike made it there, bike made it back. Maybe it's fixed. That would be excellent. It would be super excellent. More riding coming up this week. You may not see it because I got a bunch of videos already posted, queued. But if something happens, you'll see it in the next vlog. And like I said, next weekend, Mary and I are going to Atlanticade. Anybody else going to Atlanticade? Anybody? No? Maybe? If so, comments. Happy to have my bike back. What I'm going to do now is take this stuff off because it's hot. It's hot. It's like 35 degrees now or something like that. Yuck. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Later.